We've started streaming. This is gonna be a test. It's gonna be a test run for OBS. All right. What's going on? It's been a long time. I believe we are live. All right. OBS doesn't have like the thing that it used to do to record and stuff like that. So that's kind of annoying. So I have to be like, I have to make sure that when I click streaming in OBS, I know that I'm starting the stream and not recording or whatever. At any rate, it's been a long time. It's been at least I want to say like 6 months. I think since I've streamed anything. This is a test run for OBS. So if you are here and you're watching and that, awesome. Welcome. All right. I'm just testing it out to see if things are fine and fine. This is going to record on YouTube. So I'm gonna look at it myself, just to make sure that runs smoothly. A few things. Just to say, I will be getting back into streaming soon. Reacting to. I'm only gonna be reacting to like one or two manga. That'll be Yona and Alita. That's kind of yeah. There might be others, but for the most part, it'll be Yona and Yona. And just because those are two manga that I don't want to add anything to my plate, because I'm already doing a lot. And the fundraising streams will be bi-weekly, so that'll be included. I'm not going to be reacting to any Shonen Jump manga. So I understand if you ask because something that you want to see, but that's not something I'm going to be doing. Tomorrow I will fundraiser stream. As you may know, that'll be essentially raising money fundraising for bars UK, which is a collective of volunteers that provide books to incarcerated individuals, LGBT incarcerated individuals. The audio is horrible. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Okay, thanks Tails. There's an echo. That's interesting. Okay. So that's my first test. Let me see if I can edit that. Let's go to settings. Audio. This. No. Let me know if anything changes with the audio. If there's an echo, I might know why. Maybe because there's too many audio inputs. But it's been a while. It's probably just reset whatever audio I had. So maybe if I go to video device. So the audio capture device that I have. Maybe it's audio. Let me see something. It might have to be audio output input. I don't know. I'll see. But let me know if the audio still echo. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll maybe change this. Go to input properties. Should be the microphone. Okay. And I wonder why that echoes. I'm gonna look into it. Do that now. Why is there an echo in OBS? I'm streaming. It's okay. But I will. No. Okay. It says a common issue is that you're capturing a device and then sending your monitor output to a device that's being captured. That's so weird. That just lost me. If you're using a device captured here, you can turn monitoring sources and advanced audio properties. Okay. So maybe what I'll do is try that. I'll stop streaming. I'll try that. See what happens. All right. It's probably because I added the window video capture, and that probably messed with the audio in some way. So let me fix that. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to fix that. Okay. All right. So let me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna restart it once I've got the audio situation fixed, and then if the audio is fine, then we'll be good to go. Also very quickly. I'm gonna play something from the site that I'm using for the anime. So let me know if you can either hear the audio or you can't hear the audio. I don't want anybody to hear the audio because that's like a recipe for disaster. That's one of the ways that YouTube would just be like, all right, copyright, boom. I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. Because I've never had a copyright strike, and I don't plan to have one. So let me know if it plays the audio. If it does, then I guess that's weird because it shouldn't. I'm gonna pause now. Let me know if it played audio. If it did. It shouldn't. But if it did, that's weird. I gotta figure out why. But again, this is like a test run just so that I'm ready for tomorrow and nothing weird happens. It wasn't super easy to kind of put together like the so you can see that stuff and that's great. So that's an important thing. I want to be able to do that. Awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna fix the audio issue. I have an idea of what's happening. It's just like capturing too many things. So it's probably capturing my headphones and the Yeti mic and the Logitech camera. Because the camera also has audio. So it's just too many audio devices that I'm trying to capture and stream out. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on there. And I think I see. Oh, okay. I know what's happening. Let me remove the audio capture. Remove that because I don't think I need that. Yes. Okay. So I've removed the audio capture. I removed that. Let me know if the echo's still there. And if the echo is still there, then we have an issue. And if the echo is not there, then it's because I removed the audio input that I didn't need to add in the first place. And if the audio is fine now, then we're all good. And I can like do whatever, chill on the couch and like do stuff, and then edit the things that I have to do in terms of like the links for where to donate and stuff like that. And then I can add that to the description box. Still echo. All right, let me figure it out. Okay. Let's see. Keep it moving. What is going on with it? Let me look at that again. Let's see. So it says
issue with echo is that you're capturing a device
and then sending your monitor out to a device that's being captured. That's weird. I don't even know how I'm doing that. Let me see. Sort out mic echo. Let's see. Check settings, advanced audio monitoring devices set to. Advanced. Let's see. Well, I can't find that. This is weird. weird. No idea what's going on. Video, there's recording, stream delay, blah. Let me go back. At the moment, I'm just like looking through OBS forum and reading the stuff. Turn monitoring off. Sources and advanced audio properties. Oh, here we go. Advanced. You disable that. Okay. Can't disable this. It's weird. Okay. If the echo's still happening, let me know. If the echo is still happening, let me know. I might have to close OBS to stop the echo from happening as well. I'm not sure. But let me know if the echo's still going on. It's okay. This is fine. This is no biggie. Cause I'll fix it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Let's go. Okay. 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 Awesome. Thank you, friend. All right, so we're good on the audio. We'll be able to watch some. Is it Dorohedoro? I think that's how it is. I don't know, but we'll be able to watch that tomorrow. That's gonna be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, so it'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm really looking forward to starting it. If I can, if I can add anime like to sort of like react to and check out, I might do that in the future. If I don't get like any copyright strikes or anything, right? Then I may do that. I may like react to anime in the future. Just because I think one of the main reasons why I didn't react to anime was just like I didn't want to have to do a whole setup thing. But if I don't have to deal with like the audio issues and stuff like that, and I can just make like a little screen and a big screen, then that's fine. Then I'm happy about that. And I might do that in the future. And then and those streams will be fundraising streams. Like all of the anime streams will be fundraising streams, and they'll just be bi-weekly. And once I've gone through like a particular anime, then I'll run through like another anime's episodes. But I'll only ever really do one at a time, just because it's a lot. And although although it might be a bit easier than like reacting to manga, because with manga you have to read, like you got to read through it, and it gets to your throat after a certain bit, especially if you talk a lot in your daily life. So I'll think about it. I'll think about like maybe adding another anime if it's something that I can do and it's not super difficult on like my voice or anything. But yeah, I think that's something we can do. It's okay. It's gonna record. It's gonna record tomorrow. So you'll be able to watch it after the fact. And in the next 2 weeks there'll be another stream, which will also be at 2. So I'll schedule that and I'll have like another tweet for it. But that's sort of the goal. The goal is just to kind of like do them periodically around the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, the stream. And I want to do 2 episodes for each stream. I can't, like, more than 2 episodes is like too much. Like, it's like, that's a lot. Because that's a long stream. And I can only really sort of like watch 2 episodes at a time and do that. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, but I'm also like, thinking about like the plight of everyone and like all of the like horrible things that are happening. But You know, as it stands, like the fact that I can even like stream and do this and like do all that stuff, like and get the stream going, that's awesome. That's all that I can like. That's not all that I can ask for, but like I'm happy that I'm like at a headspace where I can do that, and that I could plan this, and then I could talk with the folks from Books Beyond Bars, UK, and set this up and do that. Because one thing I really sort of want to do more of is like advocacy work and like and organizing sort of work. And if I can do that with my channel, fantastic. So that's like a big sort of goal of mine. And I didn't think that I could do that until like I really sort of like started talking with folks online and on Twitter and through YouTube. And all of y'all are like super important to me getting to where I've gotten to in terms of like starting that work and like really getting into that work, and doing more than I thought I could do. So y'all are dope. Y'all are dope. So tomorrow will be the stream at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna just make sure that everything sort of works properly. Before then, I'll probably have like I'll probably stream a bit earlier just to make sure everything's all good. And then yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do like. Maybe what I'll do is like I'll just like do like a catch up stream where I just kind of talk about what's happening, what I've been doing and stuff like that, and that'll be for maybe like a few minutes, maybe like 15 minutes or something like that. Just to say like, hey, this is what I've been doing, and this is what I plan to do, and then like an hour or two, or like maybe like an hour later, or like an hour and a half later, we'll get to like the actual fundraising stream. And we'll stream the 2 episodes of Doro Hedoro, and it'll be dope. It'll be great. And I'll remind folks tomorrow morning to be like, hey, the stream's happening at 2 p.m. I'll send a link through Twitter to be like, this is where the stream's happening. A link for the donation, the donation link for Books Beyond Bars UK will be under that tweet. And there'll also be a donation link that I'll periodically put in the chat during the stream, and there'll be a donation link in the description box. So that's sort of the goal. Basically, whatever it is that gets donated goes straight to them. I just make sure that like the money goes where it needs to go, and that's it. Like I have no desire to like make money off of YouTube or Twitter at all in any sort of way. That's not a goal of mine, nor has it really been a goal of mine. It's like Patreon, but all the stuff that's like that I get from Patreon, that goes to like donations really. Where I'm just like, hey, if someone needs something, that's where it goes. So I don't really get that. That's not like pocket money or anything like that. Again, it's never really been about making like money or anything like that for me. It just hasn't, and it won't, I don't think, ever be. So that's where we are. But it's awesome to see you, and I'm so glad to kind of be back and to kind of be on the platform again, because it was really difficult for me. I was like doing so much. I was just like reading, talking to folks, kind of doing all of that, but going to school, like doing work, going to work, doing all that, like talking with folks, setting up certain different things. But I've been doing stuff, like different stuff that's to sort of prepare for this. So I am happy to be back. It's been a long time since I streamed. Like I had to be like, okay, where do I go? I go to settings, and then I click on settings, and I go to stream. Like I had to like slowly think about that because it had been so long since I streamed. So I was like, okay, I gotta do this first, and then make sure this, like, it was just weird. It felt weird, but now that I'm sort of in it, it's like, oh, so cool, so cool. So I'm back. All right. I will come out with what would be like a tentative streaming schedule for Alita and Yona, and the fundraising streams, and then yeah, and that'll sort of like be it. Again, tomorrow I'll talk about what I've been doing, what my schedule will sort of look like, generally, tentatively, and yeah, all right, and that'll be probably like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then after that stream, like an hour and a half after that stream, I'll start the actual stream. So I'll probably be streaming around like 12:30, 1 o'clock, stuff like that. Yeah. I want to get back to that. I want to get back to those panels because I feel like I kind of got away from what I wanted the channel to be. And and earlier on, it was like I really wanted to like talk with folks to like, bring certain voices to the forefront. And I think I kind of went away from that. And that's why I took so long. Like I took such a long hiatus because I was like, what do I want to do? Like, how am I going to do this? Like, how am I going to get back to like my roots in a sense? How do I shift gears? Because I felt like I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. Not really. Although some of that other stuff, all the streams were great, but it's just like, I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. So now I figured it out. I'm good. And we're going to get back to a whole bunch of other things that like I wanted to do. I want to get back to those music streams because those were dope. Like, I love that. Now that I have this sort of setup, I can kind of like put the music on the screen so that people know where I'm at in a particular song, whether I'm like 2 minutes into a song, 3 minutes into a song, what song I'm on. So I don't have to like set like, oh, this is what I'm listening to right now. I can do that. So that'll be dope. So I can go back to that. I want to finish I've been thinking about the Lauryn Hill stream that I did and how fun that was, and when you were there, and like it was just great to like let's go through the Lauryn Hill. So I want to finish that. There's so many things I want to do. Working on the One Piece and racism video that I want to get out. I probably won't get it out by the end of the month, but I will get it out sooner rather than later. It's just taking more time than I initially thought, which is fine. It just means that more research, more like I have to read like a lot of chapters. Like, it doesn't just entail the Fishman Island arc, but it also entails like everything that's come before that, Saburi, all of the mentions of the Fishmen. There's a lot. There are a lot of chapters, right? Arlong Park, like there are quite a few chapters that I have to sort of look at and make sure I'm aware of, like, what's been said, what the lore sort of says, so that One Piece stands will come at me and like, well, you were wrong, and it says in chapter 79 that, like, I don't need that. So I want to make sure that I'm like, that I'm doing it the right way, and that I have everything that I need in that sense, so that if people want to have sort of like critiques of the point that I'm sort of presenting, their critiques aren't based in like, well, this chapter said this thing and you said that thing, so already your points are invalid. Like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. So that's going to be something that I'm really going to work hard to avoid and make sure that I'm on it, because like, that's something that I was trained to do, like through college, through grad school, like to do research and to like do it in a way that, makes sense and that like really supports what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to say. So, all right, I'm gonna go because it's 10:06. It's late. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm probably gonna delete this because I won't need it up. But it's good to know that this worked and that I have everything set up and that I can do that. Awesome. And again, tomorrow, stream is going to happen. We're going to have 2 streams tomorrow. One just like a catch-up stream where folks can come through and talk to me about like what's been going on with them, how they've been. I can talk about how I've been, what I've been doing, a tentative sort of schedule for streaming, and things that I plan to do in terms of like advocacy and organizing work and that sort of thing, and what I want to do. So shouts to everybody that's been here, throughout. Y'all are amazing. Love y'all to death, like for real, and like for real, like for real. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay. I'm the Black Manga Critic, and I'm out ya.